let's try this and see if they can hear us. This is, it's not looking great there. It's not looking too hopeful.
Right, that's me talking without trying to be loud. How's that? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, they have left off in Worthing.
Very, very quiet.
Are we quiet to you, Francis?
Yes. So we can move that a wee bit closer.
Yeah, bring that wee table over and we can get, hopefully, because everything's up. Let me check everything. As far as I can tell, I've got everything on maximum, and
We'll just have to speak loudly.
How's that? Is that any better? Well, yes, I've just moved the mic a bit closer. You hear us any better now? Right, so much better. The third party program that I used did say that there's an update, but I wasn't going to update the program just before we do this, because it can end up causing all sorts of problems. So it may well be that the update sorts out.
I will just try to speak at least as loud as this.
I'll continue to check settings while we're waiting on other people arriving, but I'm pretty sure everything's at maximum. Right, so sound.
Good evening, Yoko and Leslie. Oh, good, I'm loud. Right, excellent.
Oh, that maybe made a wee bit of a difference. Is that better again? Good evening, Leslie and Yoko. Thanks for joining. So, that's smashing. We're good. I hope that doesn't mean your windows are now smashing, Francis, because we're that loud.
Oh, we were in Luxembourg, Yoko.
And it would depend on your definition of fancy, Nyoko. Wow.
Hi, Mariana.
Hi, Mariana. Hi, Annie. And with mum, sisters, and maybe a nephew. So, hello, the Stan clan. Nice.
And then we've got Jennifer is with us, and whoever Jennifer's with, Catherine, I think's her friend's name, and they're the Radcliffe Hangers.
The Radcliffe Hangers. Right. Busy wee place tonight. We've still got the Pettit McFarlane's to arrive, and Janet and
yeah, Janet's
Stephen.
with us.
Right, Boylan's. Mariana. My buns. Stan Clant. Yeah, the hotel room was fancy, Nyoko, and the only reason we got it was because the hotel had made a bit of a mess up and put us in a room with a shower a bath shower setup that wasn't suitable for me, and the only room they had available was the penthouse, so we got the penthouse. Who else have we got? Covered everyone at the moment. Yep.
Oh, hi Ali. That's good. Alison's with us.
Yep.
Oh, that was
Thanks
nice.
for joining.
Right, give Tim my best wishes. Gosh, everybody's here tonight.
Yes, and very expensive Nyoko.
But not that we had to pay.
Yeah, but well,
Not,
we didn't.
not for the pen.
No,
Not for the
but
penthouse.
if we were going to, I'm just talking about it was expensive to live there. €9 for a litre bottle of water.
No, we didn't. We had the penthouse for us, and my mum and Alison had to also get a new room because their room wasn't suitable either. But they didn't have the penthouse. I think the whole hotel, and it was massive. The whole hotel was set up to not have walk-in showers other than the penthouse suite, and that's what we needed. And luckily, it was empty, and it was huge. A separate dressing room and I got a bath as well. So I got a bath and a shower
and a huge wasp light thing to boot. No, not at €8. At €8, that's closer to about £6.80 or something for a bottle of water.
There's Stephen with us now.
Good evening, Stephen. How are you doing, sir? Thanks for joining us. Almost time to go, and are the Petit McFarlanes just being...
no, I believe Katrina intends to be.
Yeah, well, I was just about to say, are they being fashionably late as always?
Yeah. But whilst we're waiting for because I think everyone else that usually is here. We should maybe just say about the upcoming.
Yes, Nyoko.
And Linda and John are with us as well.
There we are. See, fashionably late. Good evening, Katrina and the family and the clan. Thanks for joining. So what is it on?
Well, I was just going to say that there won't be an online quiz at the end of September.
Correct. Because
we're doing a live quiz in Oban on the 16th of September. You may have seen posters for it on Facebook and around the town if you live here. Now I don't want to take up too much time talking about the event because you can contact us and we'll tell you all about it. We'd love to tell you about it, but I know that we've got Janet is coming from Derbyshire to join us. She's travelling all the way to come to the live quiz, and Janet and Francis and Thomas, the Boylans, are coming from Worthing all the way to come to Oban for the quiz, and that people may wish to sort out teams in advance. So now's your chance. If you, for example, fancy being in the team with the Boylans, speak up now. Get into the chat. And also I'm wondering about Nyoko and Leslie. You might like, if you want to come to that, maybe you'd like to join with some of the people that you've met online. Likewise, other people who I've not mentioned. Just that Nyoko and Leslie sprung into my mind. Yes, and that's Marianne, but not Mariana.
Yes.
Marianne, who's in Oban, is saying she's got her ticket already.
That's my.
Yes, so
Well, it's on the 16th of September, Nyoko, and it's not only is it a quiz. We are also doing a film premiere of we're doing a short film about the good work that Hope Kitchen does. And that will be getting premiered before the quiz. So that starts at 6:30. We'll have a few showings of the film and some food.
some mingling
And some mingling, get to know
get
people,
to meet the stars.
get to sort out teams, get to talk to the stars like my wife and Katrina. Yeah, that promises to be a good evening.
And you'll get to meet the Boylans
Yeah,
and Janet.
Absolutely.
Mariana would absolutely love to be coming from Wales, but she just can't see a way of doing it. But if anybody knows anyone that happens to be driving from South Wales to anywhere near Oban that weekend, let Mariana know.
Yeah, and I'm sure we would manage to sort you out with somewhere to live, Mariana. Should by some miracle you manage that. And anybody else.
Oh, that's right, isn't it? We're not meant to hear this.
What's that, darling?
So there we are. There's Francis and Thomas inviting the cat's granny and Maz to join them in their team. Excellent idea,
Excellent
Mariana.
idea. Yes, yeah, thanks for that, Mariana. Right, so I think cat's granny were it. Lovely. Oh yeah. There was a time, Mariana, I would have been able to organise it, but I'm afraid my contacts in that field are long gone. But I think maybe we should.
No, it's in the Corn Halls. It's a big do, Nyoko.
Yeah, it's a big affair. So yeah, Cornhalls. We'll be showing the film in the
studio part with the tiered seating.
Yep.
Proper showing.
And also that's where well food and what have you will be getting served at the wee kind of cafe bit,
And there's a bar.
The bar will be there as well, and we'll be having a quiz in the main hall.
And an auction and a tombola.
And an auction and a tombola, yes. Anyway, I do believe we have a quiz to do this evening. Absolutely, all info on the website as Katrina just stated, and also if you're followers of our Facebook page, you'll find information on there too. Thanks, Nyoko. Right. So. Where am I? As always, we have. Is it showing?
No. Oh, wait a minute.
Houston, we have a problem. Bear with us, please. For some reason, it's not showing my presentation. Why is it not showing? Uh-oh. I have no idea what's going on here. Bear with me, please. Title scene. We're there. Start scene. Does it even show the start scene?
No.
That's not what we want. Everything that I'm doing, it shows that it should be there. I don't understand why it's not here. I'm really sorry about this.
We usually manage to sort it, whatever it, well, not we.
Miss Francis asking if you can sing a song.
Yes, I know, but I'm too stressed.
I mean, it's shown absolutely everywhere it's supposed to on my thing.
Right, you just need to go back to basics.
Uh-huh. Right, let's see.
Well, I think if we switch it off and on again, we'll lose everybody.
That would be hugely problematic.
Uh-huh.
Even bigger problems, Mariana, if we did that. For some reason, I don't see anything else I can do other than switch off and back on again. So I'm going
The
to
whole
try
thing?
that. Yeah, no, just this.
Right.
So
So
give it.
this-
Right. Yes. You're seeing it now.
Yeah.
That's it now. Right, let's say hello.
Right, but we're still stuck in no.
No, I don't think so. No.
Right, are we out of the loop?
Oh, wait a wee minute. Stuck on that, is it?
I've lost loads of people, not surprisingly. So what happens when you try and bring up the first screen?
Nothing.
Right. So
It's not changing.
But can we see the screens?
Like that? Yeah, we can see that.
But can people hear us? Right, yes, they can. Right, okay. So you could hear us if you put the screen back to us, Tam. If we can see.
No, but they can't. It's not doing.
No, but if we can see the questions, we can read them out.
Uh-huh. What is this? It's No, it's making no difference.
Right, well, can we just read out the questions then?
Oh, there we go. Right, can you all see that now? That's changed now.
Hallelujah.
Right,
But can you hear us?
but I want to see if it's going to change. But we may have to just run right through the whole quiz, you know, and just see it's not for some reason it's not changing between scenes. Right, so here we still got.
Well, we've still got everyone, I think.
Right, if we've still got everyone and you're all happy, we'll just it's.
Let's just start whilst it's working at all.
Yeah, there's something going on and it's not switching between scenes in the way it should. So we'll carry on with and just rattle through it as quick as we can. Okay. So we all ready?
Right. Sorry about that. Well, let's just get going.
So as you can all see, you all know the format. I think everyone that's here has done our quizzes, so you all know the format. So we'll rattle on. So first round, as you can see, is history. So question 1.
Who was the leader of the Antarctic expedition, which was the first to reach the South Pole in December 1911?
So that's question 1. Who was the leader of the Antarctic expedition, which was the first to reach the South Pole in December 1911?
Thanks, Annie.
Thanks, Annie. Question 2.
Who was the only one of Henry VIII's wives to receive a Queen's funeral?
So that's question 2. Who was the only one of Henry VIII's wives to receive a Queen's funeral? There's a new side panel's been added, and it's probably something to do with that. Maybe you've got to have them all sitting in the side panel, and then just click on each one, the one that you want. We'll figure it out before the next one. Question 3.
Which new web browser was launched in 2008?
So that's question 3. Which new web browser was launched in 2008? Question 4.
Gallipoli, scene of an infamous battle in World War I, is in which present-day country?
So that's question 4. Gallipoli, scene of an infamous battle in World War I, is in which present-day country?
We actually had this question last night in a quiz that we were at the rugby club, but we'd already written this question, so we didn't copy it.
And theirs was different anyway.
Yeah.
Question 5.
Caesar was killed on the Ides of March. Exactly what day in March is this?
So that's question 5. Caesar was killed on the Ides of March. Exactly what day in March is this? Question 6.
In what year was the death penalty abolished in the UK? Was it A, 1955, B, 1965, or C. 1975?
So that's question 6. In what year was the death penalty abolished in the UK? Was it A 1955, B 1965 or C 1975? Question 7.
Who was the British Prime Minister when man first landed on the moon?
So that's question 7. Who was the British Prime Minister when man first landed on the moon? Question 8.
In 1893, which country became the world's first to give women the vote?
So that's question 8. In 1893, which country became the world's first to give women the vote? Question 9.
The SLA, an American revolutionary group, became notorious for kidnapping which heiress in 1974?
So that's question 9. The SLA, an American revolutionary group, became notorious for kidnapping which heiress in 1974? Finally, for round 1, question 10.
The Stone of Destiny is made from which type of rock?
So that's question 10. The Stone of Destiny is made from which type of rock? We're moving on to round 2, our connection round as always. So first 9 answers are connected in some way. Question 10, what's the connection? So question 1.
What nationality are you if you come from the city of Saskatoon?
So that's question 1. What nationality are you if you come from the city of Saskatoon? I can think of 1 or 2 people who quite like that question.
Mm-hmm.
Question 2.
Which 70s TV series gave us the character Joey Boswell?
So that's question 2. Which 70s TV series gave us the character Joey Boswell? I'm singing a theme tune in my head. Question 3.
Casement, sash and bow are all types of what?
So that's question 3. Casement, sash and bow are all types of what? Question 4.
What kind of gown can also describe the covering for a wound?
So that's question 4. What kind of gown can also describe the covering for a wound? Question 5.
What breed of dog comes in sizes including standard and toy?
So that's question 5. What breed of dog comes in sizes including standard and toy? Question 6.
What Prince song was covered by The Art of Noise and gave Tom Jones on vocals his comeback?
So that's question 6. What Prince song was covered by The Art of Noise and gave Tom Jones on vocals his comeback? Question 7.
What is the national sport of Australia?
So that's question 7. What is the national sport of Australia? I don't want to throw everyone off if they think they've got the. I think. Question 8.
Which is the most popular essential oil in the world?
So that's question 8. Which is the most popular essential oil in the world? Question 9.
What would you be getting in a twist if you were annoyed or upset without good reason?
So that's question 9. What would you be getting in a twist if you were annoyed or upset without good reason? Finally, question 10. What's the connection?
We've lost Linda and John, I think. They've had a problem at their end as well.
Right, that's unfortunate. One of those nights.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And so we'll move on to the answers for rounds 1 and 2. Round 1 was history, and question 1.
Who was the leader of the Antarctic expedition, which was the first to reach the South Pole in December 1911?
And that would be Roald Amundsen. Question 2.
Who was the only one of Henry VIII's wives to receive a Queen's funeral?
That was Jane Seymour. Some hat. You need to get one of those. Question 3.
Which new web browser was launched in 2008?
And that would be Google Chrome. Question 4.
Gallipoli, scene of an infamous battle in World War I, is in which present-day country?
It's in Turkey. Question 5.
Caesar was killed on the Ides of March. What day in March is this?
It's on the 15th of March. Question 6.
In what year was the death penalty abolished in the UK? And the year was 1965.
Question 7.
Who was British Prime Minister when man first landed on the moon?
Him.
Harold Wilson.
That's the only thing I remember him for, is the pipe. And probably the same for most people, I think. Question 8.
In 1893, which country became the world's first to give women the vote?
And that would be New Zealand. Question 9.
The SLA, an American revolutionary group, became notorious for kidnapping which heiress in 1974?
And that would be Patty Hearst. Finally for question 10.
The Stone of Destiny is made from.
It is made from sandstone. Lasted well considering. And on to the answers for the connection round. So question 1.
What nationality are you if you come from the city of Saskatoon?
I can hear Annie and George shouting at the telly.
I think everyone will know it.
Yeah.
You'll be Canadian.
Question 2.
Which 70s TV series gave us the character Joey Boswell?
And that would be bread. You gotta get up, gotta get up. Got to live around the world and shout. Question 3.
Casement, sash and bow are all types of window.
They are indeed. Question 4.
What kind of gown can also describe the covering for a wound?
That would be dressing, as in dressing gown and dressing for a wound. Question 5.
What breed of dog comes in sizes including standard and toy?
That would be a poodle. So does that make it a pseudo and a toodle? Question 6.
What Prince song was covered by The Art of Noise and gave Tom Jones on vocals his comeback?
That would be Kiss. Question 7.
What is the national sport of Australia?
I reckon this is a spanner in the works.
Well,
Cricket.
we'll see. I know it'll surprise people, but we do actually have a little bit of debate over some of the questions and what's going to go in. And Tam thinks that people won't have heard of this particular thing.
Question
And I
8.
think you will. Which is the most popular essential oil in the world?
And that would be lavender. Question 9.
What would you be getting in a twist if you were annoyed or upset without good reason?
And that would be knickers. And finally, question 10.
What's the connection?
And the connection is,
French.
as in French Canadian, French bread, French window, French dressing, French poodle, French kiss, French cricket, French lavender, and French knickers.
And Tam said that he thought he'd never heard of French cricket, and he thought that I was picking something very obscure.
Anyway, we'll still move on to what's the score and see how everyone's doing. I'm not going to mess with anything. We'll just keep it as it is, so that we can at least get the quiz done. So. Nothing coming in?
Not yet.
Is Janet with us?
Janet's with us, yes.
Oh, I didn't hear you saying sorry, no. We haven't heard from Jean.
No, Jean keeps forgetting.
Right.
Right, Jennifer, the off the edge of the cliffs or whatever they're called.
Oh, the Radcliffe Hangers.
Yeah, are 7.
Right.
Naoko and Leslie 13.
Very good.
Marianne, my mum 13. Pettit's, I'm assuming the McFarlanes are there too, 13. Mariana 16. Alison Penny 16.
Very good.
18 for the Boylans.
Oh.
Stephen 3.
I thought you would find that very hard, Stephen.
But they were all French things, Stephen.
Well, we did. I know.
Annie's Army 13.
I thought they were Stan Clan.
Yeah, I'm just calling them that because I couldn't remember
so
what they were
so
called.
they're 13 as well. So 13's a very popular score.
Yeah.
So what have you heard from Janet?
And Janet, not yet.
No worries.
So Janet, if you can add up your score and text me it. Well, on the messenger.
Right, so at the moment in the leads we have the Boylans with a very, very good 18. And then we have Mariana and Alison on 16, equal second. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 on 13. That's your mum's team, Nyoko and Leslie, Stan Clan and Pettit McFarlane's. Then we have Ratcliffe Hangers, and then we have Stevie Favourite for the booby prize. Alrighty, right, we're going to crack on.
Yeah, we'll just go on because.
Yeah, I think we'll crack on just in case. Yeah,
because I can always get Janet's score
yes, absolutely.
as we go on.
Right, so moving on to round 3, as always, picture round, and as you can see there, famous inverted commas doctors. So this is actually fictional doctors, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So have a crack at this. Picture 1.
Oh, she's writing something now.
Mm-hmm. Picture 2. You got a pen now, and this one's packed in.
I'll have to go out the room, I think. I don't think there's one in here.
And one of the.
Try to see if that comes out, works on that paper.
Yeah, that'll do fine. Although there's not much, but it should be okay. Right. Picture 3. I don't know who half of them are.
11 points, Janet's on.
Well done, Janet. Uh-huh. Picture 4. Picture 5. Picture 6. Lucky bro, I like the look of his shot. Picture 7. Looking quite menacing there, isn't it? Picture 8. I think on this one we are accepting his nickname, aren't we?
We are, yeah.
Picture 9. to see the size of the lips that lipstick's for.
What even is that one of these lasers?
I don't know. And last but not least, picture 10. Okay, moving on to round 4, the chain. Yep, we're still on that. So, last letter of the first answer, first letter of the second answer, and so on. Good luck. So, question 1.
In which BBC TV series would you meet Trixie Franklin and Sheila Turner?
So, that's question 1. In which BBC TV series would you meet Trixie Franklin and Sheila Turner? Question 2.
In the periodic table, what is the chemical symbol for Einsteinium?
So that's question 2. In the periodic table, what is the chemical symbol for Einsteinium? Question 3.
What was the last name of John who created a hat based on his experiences in the American West, which he called the Boss of the Plains?
That's question 3. What was the last name of John who created a hat based on his experiences in the American West, which he called the Boss of the Plains? Question 4.
What is the name of the dog in the HMV logo?
So that's question 4. What is the name of the dog in the HMV logo? I think that's my favourite question of the night.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Could be wrong. Question 5.
Which protected designation of origin, blue cheese, must come from the, I can't read that, Combalou caves in southern France? It's not, I actually just can't see it properly when I don't know the word, it's my eyesight.
So it's question 5. Which protected designation of origin blue cheese must come from the Combalou caves in southern France? Question 6.
Frog spawn is the old slang for which pudding?
So that's question 6. Frog spawn is the old slang for which pudding? Question 7.
In driving, what does the A in PAS stand for?
So that's question 7. In driving, what does the A in PAS stand for? See if I had terms in there, in driving terms. Maybe, may not.
Yes, fine.
Grammar Queen's happy, so I'm happy. Question 8.
Which flower is sometimes referred to as the Lent lily?
That's question 8. Which flower is sometimes referred to as the Lent lily? And I suddenly got a snapshot in my head as to why from growing up. That's a lovely wee image it's created in my head there. Question 9.
What is the capital of the Shetland Islands?
So that's question 9. What is the capital of the Shetland Islands?
Or what's the capital of Shetland?
Yeah. And question 10.
Let them eat cake, she says, just like Marie Antoinette, a built-in remedy for Khrushchev and Kennedy, are lyrics from which song?
So that's question 10. Let them eat cake, she says, just like Marie Antoinette, a built-in remedy for Khrushchev and Kennedy, are lyrics from which song? Answers to rounds 3 and 4 coming up. So picture round, fictional doctors. Picture 1.
Is Doc Martin. Great series.
Never seen it.
Well, I think we should watch it sometime. It's great.
Picture 2.
Dr. Finlay.
Never seen it. Picture 3.
I think that's Dr. Kildare.
Again, never seen it. Picture 4.
That's Dr. Quinn.
Medicine Woman. I saw some of them. Picture 5.
Don't know who that is.
That's Dr. Stephen Strange, just known as Dr. Strange. Picture 6.
Is Dr. Watson.
Huh? Picture 7.
Dr. House.
Picture 8.
Is Dr. Benjamin Pierce, but we'll accept Hawkeye.
I really wanted that used to get his actual name, but we had a wee debate and decided no, because he really is just known as Hawkeye.
But we'll take either,
Yeah.
but you don't get any extra points for knowing both.
No. Picture 9.
Is Dr. McCoy.
So it is one of the laser things, not a giant lipstick. And picture 10.
That'd be Clarice Starling.
No, it's not.
Who is it then?
It's Dr. Dana Scully from the X-Files. So there we go. And before we move on to the scores, here's our wee Did You Know? And that is, did you know the pop group ABBA wore outrageous sequin jumpsuits, hot pants and platform heels at the peak of their fame for tax purposes? Swedish law meant costumes could be deducted against tax so long as they were so outrageous they could not possibly be worn on the street. They obviously didn't have the gift of foresight when you see what people are walking about wearing these days.
No, I'm quite sure that law's changed. I'll ask Annie, is Medicine Woman acceptable in number 4?
No.
I agree. I think we do need the name there,
Yeah,
Dr. Quinn.
Dr. Quinn, yeah. Right, so answers for the...
But I like your style in asking.
Yes, absolutely. Did we get... We'll give them half a point for Medicine Woman. Nah.
No.
Nah. Right, so question 1, in which BBC TV series would you meet Trixie Franklin and Sheila Turner?
And that would be Call the Midwife.
So your next one begins with the letter E. Question 2. In the periodic table, what is the chemical symbol for Einsteinium?
And it's ES.
So your next answer begins with the letter S. Question 3. What was the last name of John who created a hat based on his experiences in the American West, which he called Boss of the Plains?
And it's a Stetson.
So the next one begins with the letter N. Question 4. What is the name of the dog in the HMV logo? And that is?
Nipper.
So next one begins with the letter R. Question 5. Which protected designation of origin blue cheese must come from the Cambalou caves in southern France? And that is?
Roquefort.
So our next one begins with the letter T. Question 6. Frog spawn is the old slang for which pudding?
Tapioca.
So letter A starts the next one. Question 7. In driving, what does the A in PAS stand for?
And that's assisted, power assisted steering.
And that leads us to letter D. So question 8. Which flower is sometimes referred to as the Lent lily? And that is?
Daffodil.
So next one begins with the letter L. What is the capital of Shetland?
And that is Lerwick.
So our last one begins with the letter K. Question 10.
Let them eat cake, she says, blah blah blah, and Kennedy are lyrics from which song? And it's Killer Queen.
By Queen. Great song. Right, and we'll move on to what's the score.
Now, Annie, just so you're clear, I'm not grudging you a half. For any other reason other than that, if you get a half for that, then I know for sure that when we get into the last round, if people get one letter of an answer, they'll be saying, can we get a half for that? Yeah. So it's best to not start it.
Yes. But to be fair, we did start it with Hawkeye.
Yeah, but we said that when we asked the question.
Okay. I'm wilting a wee bit, Annie, but the iceberg won't allow me to.
Oh, right. So there's 16 out of 20 for my mum's team.
So that's 16, yeah.
And 13 total for Stephen. 24 total for Naoko and Leslie. 33 total for Mariana. Right, so that should put my mum's team on 29, is that right?
Correct.
Annie's got a further 12.
So that's 25 they're on, yeah.
And the Boylans have got a further 19.
Whoa!
Well, I can tell you this, the live quiz is going to be a lot harder than this.
Absolutely.
There'll be no, oh, we'll take the nickname or any of that malarkey. 29 total for Alison.
Very good.
Have you got Annie's team totals 25?
Yeah, we're waiting on Ratcliffe.
Yes, 8 further 8.
Right, so that's 15.
And
Pettit McFarlane's
hasn't come in yet.
fashionably late as always. And who else? Janet?
Janet will be with us, I'm sure.
Although going by our viewers thing where we've dropped a couple, I wonder if maybe that's Pettit McFarlane's have had a connection problem as well.
They're on fire, Francis says.
Oh, they are, yeah. You two have been doing a lot of studying.
Oh no, I've not heard from Janet yet.
Right, okay.
The phone had just jumped.
Right, so we're not hearing from the Patrick McFarlanes. I'm presuming we've lost them. So at the moment,
Here we are,
whoa,
30.
right, very good, 30. Very strong in the second and the third and fourth rounds, well done. So at the moment, in a streaking ahead of the Boylans on 37, being chased by Mariana on 33, sorry, who's being chased by the Petty McFarlanes on 30, who's being chased by your mum's team on 29, and Alison on 29. Yeah, who's been chased by the Stan clan on 25, who's been chased by the Mabons on 24. Am I right? Right. Who are being chased by Ratcliffe Hangers on 15, who are being chased by Stephen on 13. So there we go.
And Janet's just typing now.
Right, Janet's
so I'll
just
tell you that
typing.
when it comes on.
Okay. So we'll crack on with the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. And I'm sure Mariana's sitting there like that. Boylans normally crash here, you know. So let's see how they get on. They're absolutely on fire so far. Question 1.
In which year did the world's population reach 1 billion? Was it A, 1704, B, 1804, or C, 1904?
So that's question 1. In which year did the world's population reach 1 billion? A, 1704, B, 1804, or C, 1904? Question 2.
Which religious group keeps records of the family tree of the world? This is my favourite question.
So it's question 2. Which religious group keeps records of the family tree of the world? This is my most sinister question of the evening. Question 3.
Who published the book How to Be a Domestic Goddess in the year 2000?
So that's question 3. Who published the book How to Be a Domestic Goddess in the year 2000?
Which reminds me, it was one of those moments today. Parsley had a mouse in the house, and it went.
I saved a life today. Yeah. I saved a life.
It was in the house all night last night because we knew that it was in a cupboard behind something and we couldn't get it. Anyway, Tam managed to locate it underneath quite a heavy freezer, and at that point I said, in what way could I help you?
And to which I replied, none.
You're a woman.
Yeah.
And well, I accepted it, but I would say that it wasn't really accurate. It's not because I'm a woman. It's because I'm useless.
It's because you're a scaredy
It's a slight on all women, that.
Because you're a scaredy woman.
Well, yeah, I was scared.
It was the funny answer at the time.
Yeah,
okay?
it was. Yeah.
Right, thank you. It was all for comedy value. Thomas will appreciate that. Anyway, moving on. Question 4.
Has Elvis Presley had more #1 hits, alive or dead?
So that's question 4. Has Elvis Presley had more #1 hits, alive or dead? And I'd just like to state that I actually did save the wee mouse. I actually managed to get it into a box, and then I took it outside, and then Parsley came outside, and what does the mouse do? Runs right in front of Parsley.
But we think it got away.
Yeah. Question 5.
Other than Cairo, which capital city stands on the River Nile?
So that's question 5. Other than Cairo, which capital city stands on the River Nile?
Mariana's dealt with 4 mice this month.
Come on, I'm sure somebody can raise that. I'll see your 4 mice, Mariana.
It's inspirational.
Question 6.
How many time zones does Australia have?
That's question 6. How many time zones does Australia have? The thing that really gets me though is, I'm pretty sure cats are supposed to keep mice out of the house, not actually bring them in, and it was actually Parsley that brought the mouse in.
You're a hero, apparently.
Thanks, Alison. I didn't even get that from my wife.
Jennifer, I would have let Parsley eat it, but he was like one paw interested.
Yeah. Question 7. Which has the most limbs, a squid or an octopus? Yeah, it's got to be. It's quite remarkable that Parsley actually brings it in his mouth and then drops it and just starts playing with it. Question 8.
Which musical instrument is the largest that is designed to be played by a single person?
So that's question 8. Which musical instrument is the largest that is designed to be played by a single person? I think I'll give these a wee bit longer to think about that one than normal.
Yeah, the presents bring.
And it was probably a woman mouse.
I don't think it was injured. He's not.
No,
he's
no,
not.
he doesn't. I mean, there's no blood, nothing on show. Brings him in totally whole, and then just plays with them.
And then he's fed up.
Yeah.
He's not that interested, or he wouldn't have just left it all night. He would have been guarding where it was.
Right, question 9.
What speed does a Boeing 747 typically reach at takeoff? Is it A, 184 miles per hour, B, 254 miles per hour, or C, 324 miles per hour? And that's a jumbo jet.
Yep, so that's question 9. What speed does a Boeing 747 typically reach at takeoff? A, 184 miles per hour, B, 254 miles per hour, or C, 324 miles per hour? And I actually thought this would have been your favourite question.
I do like this one. I do like it as well.
That actually led to us doing a lot of...
Well, so did the previous question about the musical instrument.
Absolutely. Yeah. Very interesting. The question 8 and 9, both of them very interesting topics to go and really look at. There's so much fascinating stuff surrounding them. And last question of this troublesome night. Question 10.
What has been the most popular car colour in the UK for the past 5 years?
So that's question 10. What has been the most popular car colour in the UK for the past 5 years? We'll move on to the answers now. So, question 1.
In which year did the world's population reach 1 billion? And it was
1804.
1804.
There's a wee breakdown of. Question 2.
Which religious group keeps records of the family tree of the world?
And that is Mormons.
Or whatever they may be called, of the Church of the Latter-day Saints.
Yeah.
Congregation of?
Yeah,
Members of?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
It's absolutely unbelievable. I already knew about this from doing my family tree, but they will know all of you, your family trees.
Question 3.
Who published the book How to Be a Domestic Goddess in the year 2000?
And that was Nigella Lawson. Question 4.
Has Elvis Presley had more number 1 hits, alive or dead?
Rather obviously alive. And the one on the left is all his number 1s before he died, and on the right after. Question 5.
Other than Cairo, which capital city stands on the River Nile?
And that would be Khartoum. Question 6.
How many time zones does Australia have?
Australia has 3 time zones. Question 7.
Which has the most limbs, a squid or an octopus?
A squiddly diddly does, doesn't it? Because it has 8 arms and 2 tentacles, whereas an octopus only has 8 arms. Question 8.
Which musical instrument is the largest that is designed to be played by a single person?
And I wonder if you all got this. It's an organ. As you'll see, pipe organ in brackets there, because it is pipe organ, really.
It's absolutely amazing if you go and look these up.
Yeah.
With the biggest organs in the world. Well, I can't describe it.
Yeah, it's quite remarkable, and the feats of engineering that are involved in these things is just...
And how anyone can play them, it's beyond me.
It's astounding. Question 9.
What speed does a Boeing 747 typically reach at takeoff? And it's probably, surprisingly, 184 miles per hour.
So that was answer A, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And finally, question 10.
What has been the most popular car colour in the UK for the past 5 years?
It has been grey.
Now note there on the chart that we can't accept silver because that's a separate category of colour. It must be grey.
So there you go. So we'll see how the final scores are, and then we'll do our tie break and wrap up for a month or 2. I'm just going to have a look and see when our next one's actually going to be then.
19 points is Janet's total up to the last round.
So it'll be...
Right. Just going to let Purdy out. He's been very well behaved.
He has actually. Right, Stephen, 18 out of 50. Well done, Philip. Stan Clan total of 30. Your mum's team, so 36 total for your mum's team.
Well, if anybody else has put 3.5 time zones for Australia, we will accept it.
No, we won't, because we haven't confirmed it. Quizmaster's decision that is, so the answer's 3. That's all we're looking for is 3.
Yes, but nobody else is going to have put that.
So the answer is 3. Wow, Boylan's 43. Very good. Alison 36. Very good, Al, considering you're playing on your own.
Well, maybe she might not be on her own, I don't know.
Who else? Mariana finishes with 40. That's very good. Oh, did you spot the big spider that's in the bin in the bathroom?
No.
No, we've got quite a belter of a spider in the bin in the bathroom. Francis, oh, what?
What?
That's all, it doesn't matter. I think they're still seeing us anyway. So your mum.
No, it's not. We're seeing that.
I know. I left it at that. What about the Ratcliffe? The Ratcliffe. 20 out of 50. Very good.
So.
We're still waiting on. Oh no, there it's 36 for Pettit McFarlane's as well. So that means that our winners of the quiz are the Boylans with a score of 43. Very good. Well done. Well done, Alison. Yeah, you obviously did have some good guesses.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
good
good.
score.
It was a pity we lost Linda and
Yeah,
John.
yes, absolutely. And a good second place with a good score of 40, Mariana. Then equal third, we have your mum's team.
On 36.
On 36, Alison
And the Pettit
and the
McFarlanes
Pettit
on
McFarlanes.
36.
Three of you on 36 there, so well done. Then we have 2 on 30, the Marburns and the Stan clan, yes? Yep. And then it's Radcliffe Hires on 20 and Stephen on 18, still waiting on Janet. So, well done. Yeah, well, again, it just shows you, Mariana, you're saying the questions you thought were quite hard tonight, but the Boylans are ecstatic. That's a very good score of 43, so yeah, well done.
Janet's just typing.
So the questions obviously suited the Boylans tonight, but they certainly won't when they come for the live quiz.
No, because the thing is, wink wink, we know what your weak points are, Mr. Boylan.
Yes, we do.
Let's just say parts of the body, arses and elbows come to mind.
Thanks everyone, and hopefully our next quiz will be, our next online quiz will be on the 29th of October. So you can mark that in your diary, and I shall endeavour to have all technical stuff sorted out by then. But to finish off our night, as always, there is our tie-break question.
Just before you ask that, Janet had a total of 22 points.
Oh, very good,
tonight.
Janet, well done. Well done, Janet, 22. So, approximately how heavy in pounds is the Stone of Destiny? We await
somebody to place a marker.
Yeah, we await the marker, and then everybody else will follow very quickly. Stevie Guy says £23.
I don't actually know what. Oh, I did have a guess, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
I can't remember what it was. No, I really don't know, so I think I'll have a guess.
Annie Acton says, well the Stan clan are going for 300.
I'll go for 185.
I like the way Nyoko, she's very good at that, doesn't she? £550, it says, Leslie.
185 for me. Can I have a guess?
Yeah, you knock yourself out, darling. Alison says 2,000. The Pettit McFarlane say 160.
The Boylans 140.
The Boylans 140.
Mariana 320.
Mariana 320. And who are we missing? Ratcliffe Hangers What, 56 or 52? You can only have one. Alright, so that's it, because both of you have had a go at it. Okay.
Right.
Right, so 56 or 52. Well, and your mum's team? Is your mum?
Yeah, that's in. I saw it some. Oh no, maybe.
No, it's not. It's not there.
Right, 10 more seconds. Yeah, it is 125.
125. There we go. We have everyone in. I like your style, Nyoko. Right, so we're all ready, folks. And the actual answer is £335. So the winner of the tie break, only £15 out, is Mariana. Well done, Mariana. The Stan clan were close too with 300. Yeah, so well done. So that concludes our quiz tonight. Sorry that it's had a few issues, but we got it done, and well done, and thank you to everyone for sticking it out. We're looking forward to seeing the Boylans and Janet for our live quiz, and obviously there's some other people here who we're going to be seeing as well at it. But they're not making as much of an effort as Janet and the Boylans are.
Who's that?
Katrina will be at it.
Oh yes, there'll be
the local people
yes,
as well.
Yeah, local.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So anyone that doesn't have a ticket as of yet, come on, get a ticket. It's going to be a great night. Grab your friends, grab your family, get everybody along. Come and support Hope Kitchen. That's the main point of the whole thing, is to support Hope Kitchen, hopefully raise some funds in the process, and just have a good evening. It's going to be fabulous, and so that's it. We'll see you all soon. Thanks for joining us.
Good night. Thank
Good night.
you.